Tonight's headlines are brought to you by McDonald's and Mariana's Coffee.
Good evening, Commonwealth, and thanks for watching the Channel 2 News. I'm Dan Shore.
And I'm Sakurako Halstead. Let's take a look at tonight's top stories. It's a wet one in Chalankanoa, but it's not from rain. Blame it on the main.
Also, tonight, college students are back online and in the classroom as school starts at NMC.
And two former educators weigh in on cannabis in the northern marijuana islands.
And would you like a GoPro camera? We have one, and we're hoping to get it to you.
Stay with us. These stories and more are next.
Find a plan that goes with your flow. Get unlimited local talk, text, and data at the most affordable rate with Unlimited Flow Postpaid.
I love Mariana's Coffee. Come join me for a cup. I think you would be really happy.
Hey bro, happy Labor Day.
Boys, we're out of beer.
Where's your keys, bro? You've been drinking.
Admit it, you only had one drink, but you're buzzed.
You're right, bro. Someone else should go.
Stay safe this Labor Day.
If you are planning on drinking, make arrangements for a safe ride home. Buzzed driving is drunk driving. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the CNMI Department of Public Safety.
Do you remember your favorite McDonald's collectibles? Well, this is them now. Order a collector's meal at McDonald's and choose between 10-piece McNuggets or a Big Mac to get one of 6 collectible cups while you still can.
Half a day in Tiro Sinamay. Here's our first story.
Police have released surveillance video of a theft that happened at a local restaurant.
Burglars broke into Judy's restaurant early Thursday morning and were captured on camera. The Department of Public Safety is requesting the community's assistance in identifying the individuals. Time code on the video shows the incident happened just before 3 a.m. Here, one of the perps appears to have a hoodie on as they try to get into the cash register. Police say 2 Samsung tablets were stolen, a few coins, and a cooler filled with drinks. If you have any information, you can call the Crime Stoppers hotline at 670-234-7272.
Breaking news, we would like to report a missing person.
The Department of Public Safety announces a missing person on Saipan. 15-year-old Tegan Kitano has not reported to school all week. Witnesses said she was last seen wearing a black shirt and sweatpants when she was picked up by a SUV in Cagman. Several attempts to contact her have been unsuccessful. If you have any information regarding Tegan Kitano's whereabouts, please contact the DPS Criminal Investigation Bureau at 670-664-9042.
Okay, it was a wet one last night in Chalankanoa as road construction crews worked to seal off a water main.
Commuters got a bit of a spray last night in the Chalankanoa area when water started shooting out of a road construction area high up and to the west. These road construction crews were working late and then had to do some troubleshooting to try and put the lid back on the genie. A CUC safety officer responded to the scene of the water fountain.
The contractor was just, I guess, cleaning around the area, and then he noticed a bulb off, and I guess he looked back for a second, and then the pressure of the water just popped it off.
The incident happened just after 6 p.m. on Thursday night. Crews used a mixture of heavy equipment, shovels, and some thinking caps to get order restored.
Dude, how did you get it turned off?
So this one is like it was like connected to the bulb valve, like for a future like connection. The reason why you're having a strong pressure because it's connected to the main. Yeah, from the corp stop. That's why the pressure is like about like 60 psi or more. So I just turn it off from the corp.
Open the books. The PROAs are back online and in the classroom as a new semester begins at NMC. Let's go back to school. Our local college first opened its doors in 1981. Throughout the years, more than 20,000 students have enrolled in regular NMC degree and certificate courses. Fall semester of 2024 is now officially underway with a combination of in-person and online classes.
I'm Erich Balahaja.
And this is your second day back at school?
Yeah, it's my second day back at school for the fall semester.
Where?
At NMC, Northern Marianas College.
And what are you studying?
I'm studying Bachelor's in Science and Education and Rehabilitation and Human Services.
Hi, my name is Desiree Joy Iganoyev. I am a student here at the Northern Marianas College. I am currently in my third year. I am studying, I'm double majoring actually. So I am studying getting my bachelor's in education, emphasis in rehabilitation and human services.
So you're going to you'll be a teacher?
So that one's more focused on like school counseling. And my other major will be just liberal arts with an emphasis in social work. So those two kind of tie in together.
My name is Fatima Ito.
And is this your first day at NMC?
No, it's my second.
It's your second day at NMC?
Yes.
First year though, yes?
Yes.
And do you know what you're studying?
Liberal arts.
My name's Raymond Tolentino.
And you are also a freshman here?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any direction that you want, or are you just in liberal arts as well?
I'm doing nursing, sir.
Oh, so you actually know, so you're going to have to take a lot of med courses.
Yes, got it. But right now I'm just covering my core requirements.
Okay. We ask the students what their favorite part about NMC is.
Yes, I'm happy to see my friends again, and I'm happy to be back on campus. I always feel myself when I'm on campus.
I would say it's a very tightly knit community. Like you get to know people, you meet new people, you make new friends, you see old friends, and it's pretty nice. It's pretty chill here.
Students on campus will be surrounded by construction the next couple of years as NMC continues to evolve, building a state-of-the-art new campus. Now, a former educator claims much can be done to help to monetize the marijuana industry in the CNMI. Ambrose Milton Bennett says he helped the lawmakers write the legalization bill and has been in some ways cut out of the ongoing conversation. Marijuana was first legalized in the NMI in 2018.
The industry actually got started when Senator Victor Holcomb sent me to Colorado and Las Vegas, and I did that first research to see how they did it. And I came back from Colorado, and I assisted Senator 6-2 Igasomar actually writing the first draft.
Are you an attorney?
No, I'm not an attorney, but I'm a high school teacher. I'm a U.S. constitutional scholar recognized by the U.S. Congress. I'm a James Madison Fellow.
The retired teacher has long been a proponent for marijuana legalization.
I noticed that it was socially acceptable here. If you go to a party here, when you see the men go behind the house, they're going to smoke marijuana. Everybody knows that. So marijuana is a socially acceptable thing here. The problem is many of the politicians and people at the top are still stigmatized and don't want to use common sense about the use of it and how the industry should actually run.
Bennett says no entity has yet spent the time or resources to promote cannabis on the island.
To date, there has been no legislation, there has been no events, there has been no promotions, and the government is spending over $200,000 a year more than the industry is bringing in, which is why I was pursuing actually fixing the entire industry.
The tourism district of Garapan has a number of dispensaries. However, tourists are currently not the primary customers.
We haven't had a 420 event. Like I'm saying, we haven't had any events to promote the industry. Presently, the way you look at it, we just have a bunch of stores selling weed, if you want to put it simple. That's what we have now. There's a bunch of stores selling weed, and only 2 of those stores have captured the local business. And that's a problem for the industry. The idea when I wrote the first bill was the CNMI, and I stipulated this to the Senate, on the floor of the Senate, the CNMI's population is too small to support a cannabis industry. We must depend on tourism sales if the government expects to make money.
What is the future of the cannabis industry here on the CNMI? Bennett says that prospects appear gloomy due to bureaucratic inactivity, but he would love to be involved in future talks.
We need to be doing everything possible to build that industry as fast as we can, to make as much as we can, and turn it into the cannabis tourism industry that it should be.
Now, another former educator says perhaps less is more when it comes to both cannabis regulation and promotion.
Our retired sports and news director, Bob Coldine, never liked long sentences. The former educator and longtime resident studied writing under Harry Crews at the University of Florida, and he can parse out wisdom without being too long-winded. He's not against cannabis, but he doesn't think it should be heavily promoted either.
I think Saipan should be a family destination, something that you can bring your kids to. I remember when prostitution and the strip clubs were rampant, people didn't like that. They didn't want that kind of image for Saipan. I think marijuana use is a very personal thing. If somebody wants to use it, that's fine, but I don't think the government should be in the business of promoting that no more than I think it should be in the business of promoting alcohol use.
These days, Coldine's an avid avocado grower. He's actively involved in youth baseball and loves spending time at his office on Navy Hill.
I'm for legalization because I don't think people should go to jail for it. But I do not believe that marijuana users should have their industry subsidized by non-marijuana users. Right now, I believe the government spends more money than it makes from it, which I think is wrong.
In 2023, under $300,000 was collected in taxes on the industry, and currently the CNMI government spends much more than that on regulations.
So I would like to see less money spent, and therefore I recommend something like, we already have alcohol and tobacco agents who are trained, who are doing their job, and it's a regulated industry. And I don't know why you can't just add marijuana to that list. It's only a handful of places. Look how many places sell alcohol and tobacco, and they're monitored and inspected. I mean, you just put marijuana on that. There's only a few. They drive right past those places. And so you would be able to regulate and collect taxes in the same way that you do alcohol and tobacco. In fact, you could call it alcohol, tobacco, and marijuana, ATM.
Coming up, congressional candidates square off in a live televised forum.
And we have some treasure that is from under the sea and looking for its rightful owner. More news is next.
Collectible cups are back, baby. And this time, they're covered in collectibles. Order a collector's meal at McDonald's and get a sausage McMuffin with egg and one of 6 cups while you still can.
The 22nd Annual Hanmi Charity Classic Golf Tournament on August the 24th, Coral Ocean Resort, Saipan, is sold out. Good luck to all our players on those hole-in-ones, a 2024 Nissan Sentra from Joten Motors, a 2024 Toyota Tacoma from Atkins Kroll Saipan, $10,000 in cash from Pacifica Insurance, and $5,000 in cash from Island Training Solutions. And a big thank you to Presidential Suite sponsors, the TSL Foundation, Mariana's Visitors Authority, and Johnny's Bar. Deluxe sponsors, Docomo Pacific. Superior sponsors, Tinian Mayor's Office and Bridge Capital, LLC, and all our other sponsors. We'll see you for a great day of golf on August 24th.
I love Mariana's coffee from Join Me for a Cup. I think you would be really happy.
At one of Saipan's beaches, this mother lays about 100 eggs under the cover of darkness. She hides her nest as best she can and then slowly makes her way back to the ocean. The eggs hatch and the babies head for the sea, where they will face a daily dose of danger. Just 1 in 1,000 will make it to adulthood. Those that do will one day lay their own eggs. Sea turtles are protected under CNMI law. If you see one that is stranded or if you see illegal activity, call the hotline at 287-8537.
In less than 3 months, CNMI residents will head to the polls to elect a new member to the U.S. Congress. Let's take a look at the local candidates.
First elected in 2008, Congressman Gregorio Kilili Sablan has been the first and only delegate to represent the CNMI, lobbying members of Congress to support causes pertinent to the islands. In January, Kilili will step down from his post, and today there are 5 candidates vying to take his place. KSPN2, in conjunction with the Society of Professional Journalists, hosted a live on-air delegate forum, giving opportunity for the candidates to present their platforms and introduce themselves to the CNMI electorate. The candidates, John Gonzalez, Liana Hofschneider, Kimberlyn King-Hines, Ed Probst, and James Rayfand, answered questions about the economy, the military, tourism, and renewable energy before giving personal statements.
I'm a fighter. I'm an advocate. And if you can't already tell, I'm very passionate about the causes that I believe in. I'm a lawyer by profession. Every single day, I fight for the rights of individuals. I fight to protect the interest of people. In the courtroom, I fought to make sure that kids are not going hungry. I fight for women to ensure that their safety is of utmost priority. I have negotiated many different agreements that have brought significant benefits to the CNMI. When everybody told me that fighting against the Department of Defense was like David fighting Goliath, you know what? I didn't listen. I stood firm and I sued the Navy. I sued the Department of Defense to make sure that Tinian and Pagan are not bombed.
I will never promise anything other than your caring, compassionate, calm, composed, and respectful leader as a member of Congress. I will not be a politician. That never worked. I, however, promise you that I will be your servant, because servants are God-fearing and servants are beholden to no special interest other than you. Hamzu ni luzon nahu, especially the silenced, the voiceless, the vulnerable, and the suffering people. Utilities are going up. Food continue to rise. Inflation killing our people. The medical insurance that are doubling are going up.
medical referral every day, every other day we get tickets for fundraising and all of these things. All the while, the menial seat of my retirement pension stays, Social Security income stays, and the cost to live and survive is killing us.
One of the most important things that I've learned in my tenure as a representative of the people is that you must maintain dignity and you must offer others the respect that they deserve. And it is something that is key to building bridges and relationships. I've done that time and time again. It's something Congressman Kalili has done so successfully in his 16 years of stellar service to the Commonwealth of the Northern Mariana Islands in everything that he's been able to deliver. And I'm so grateful for his wisdom and his tutelage and the fact that he's been there and he opens his door to any one of us. You know, this is something in this type of job where I want to ensure that I never overpromise and underdeliver. I keep things real. I try to talk to you as I would talk to anyone else. And I've always learned that you have to maintain that humility and that core respect for your fellow colleagues.
I've been to Washington by the grace of God. I represented the university, and I will reiterate that because that's a very important role. And I'm very happy that and grateful that I had that opportunity to actually participate to ensure that a lot of you guys are going to college and are enjoying or not enjoying, but are benefiting from those advocacy that we did in Washington, D.C. more than a decade ago, increasing the Pell Grant funding, lowering the interest rate, accessing technology in the classroom are some of the things that we worked hard. We also worked hard on renewable energy, and I'm very fortunate to be part of the ARA funding. Now it's ARPA, and I want to continue that relationship and continue those walking across the halls to ask for advocacy for our islands and our people.
For far too long, I think we have viewed our relationship with the U.S. as an us versus them situation. I mean, even discussions today, it seems like we're going into a fight essentially with ourselves. A fight with the military or a fight with U.S. Congress is a fight with ourselves. We are all in this together. There is no us versus them, right? We are Americans, right? The delegate office gave us a seat in Congress, but we were Americans long before that. You know, the covenant guaranteed us that. We get and we are entitled to all the rights and privileges of every American citizen, whether we live out here or not. And that's the delegate's job, is to remind people holding the purse strings, remind Congress that we're out here, we have a big role, we've had a big role in history, and we are full-fledged Americans. With our own, absolutely our own unique cultural heritages that honestly would not be celebrated in any other country that I know of. America celebrates the heritages that we have, respects it, gives us the opportunity to negotiate for better standing.
Election Day is in 73 days.
Tonight, we're going to attempt to give away a GoPro camera. Our Chris Nelson has the details, so listen up.
One of the NMI's best beaches has got to be Pow Pow. Give us a high tide, free parking, early morning sun, sea cucumbers, nice corals, and lots of fish. Pow Pow's usually pretty clean these days, too. Thank you to Parks and Rec and local beachgoers. In the morning, it's pretty quiet, usually just a couple of walkers and fishermen throwing their nets into the clear water. And freshwater showers make it a nice place to finish up after a swim, barbecue, or hangout. A couple of days ago, it was swim day, a morning swim out to the reef. Swim started off normally, water pretty calm and visibility good. Trying to get into a swim rhythm, channeling my inner Sokovich, when all of a sudden, there was some blue on the bottom. And there, down nestled amongst some coral, a pretty nice swimming mask and snorkel with a GoPro camera housing attached to it. How did it get here? How long has it been here? Could it be from the Spanish times? World War II, maybe? Now, here at Channel 2, we know what it's like to lose equipment. For us, it's usually a drone that crashes and burns as we try to bring you some beautiful shots of our lovely island. Not seeing any people around, I bring the set into the shore And the camera actually looks pretty good inside. Not sure if it still works, but inside the camera we find a micro SD card and plug it into an iMac computer, and there are some video files. We'll press play, and it looks like it belongs to a local resident. No faces, but there are some fishing videos with a nice fish catch here. A Zorian tow shot here. And in another file, it looks like the mask and GoPro might have been used to take some roof cleaning shots. Now, we would like to get this camera and this video back to its rightful owner. So here's the deal. You can call the station at 670-234-2211 during business hours. Please note, sometimes we come in late and we leave early. We might ask you some details about the date you lost your camera, just so we don't get it back to the wrong person. And we might try and hire you if we ever need some videos of power washing a roof or catching a nice fish. So while in some places it might be finders keepers, losers weepers, but in this instance we have a GoPro that we hope still works, and we would like to return it. So give us a call and we will do the deal. From Pow Pow Beach, Chris Nelson for the Channel 2 News.
Coming up in sports, get your putters out because tomorrow morning we're looking for a champ. Sports is next.
Fast, fun, and easy. That's how your home Wi-Fi should be. So start with an internet plan that fits your budget. Introducing your home Wi-Fi starter pack, also known as WISP. Enjoy up to 25 megabits per second for as low as $35 a month. Plus, a free router with your wireless subscription. That's hours of movies, games, social media, and more endless fun. Get your Wi-Fi starter pack today only at Docomo Pacific. Better together. Additional conditions may apply.
Distracted driving can cause car crashes. Here are some tips on how to stay safe while driving on the road. Be sure to pay close attention and share what you have learned with your family and friends. Do not text while driving. For your safety, it can wait. Do not let your passengers distract you. Do not adjust the radio or climate controls. No eating or drinking while driving. Stay alert, no daydreaming. No grooming or applying makeup while driving. Remember, you drive, you text, you pay. Drive safely, CNMI. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the CNMI Department of Public Safety.
The 22nd Annual Hanmi Charity Classic Golf Tournament on August the 24th, Coral Ocean Resort, Saipan, is sold out. Good luck to all our players on those hole-in-ones, a 2024 Nissan Sentra from Joten Motors, a 2024 Toyota Tacoma from Atkins Kroll Saipan, $10,000 in cash from Pacifica Insurance, and $5,000 in cash from Island Training Solutions. And a big thank you to Presidential Suite sponsors, the TSL Foundation, Mariana's Visitors Authority, and Johnny's Bar. Deluxe sponsors, Docomo Pacific. Superior sponsors, Tinney and Mayor's Office and Bridge Capital, LLC, and all our other sponsors. We'll see you for a great day of golf on August 24th. Location, location, location. Office space on Capitol Hill available now at the Hermosa Vista Business Park. With natural light and ocean views, it's the perfect place for creative professionals. So upgrade your life and your working environment. Schedule an exclusive showing now. Call us at 670-483-4750 or email hvsaipan@gmail.com.
Buenas sports fans.
Hotel Association has been dealing with low occupancy for the last few years, but tomorrow occupancy is good. The Hanmi tournament is full, and our Chris Nelson takes a pregame look forward and backward. Let's tee it up.
Hanmi Golf Tournament happening this weekend at Coral Ocean Golf Resort. Used to be called COP for Coral Ocean Point. If you hear someone say COP, you know they mean COGR. It's just got more letters now. That's the point. Well, you know, the point is not there. I mean, it is geographically speaking. It's just not part of the name anymore. You get my point, just not the point, and I guess that's the point. Jean May A is the defending champion of the Hanmi Golf Tournament. She shot a net score last year at Lau Lau Bay of 70.2. This is the Blackjack Double Peoria. Anything can happen. Second place went to Joseph Sablon. No home field advantage for those two, though. A new location could mean some new winners this year. Let's look at some of the action from last year's deep dive into the tournament action. KSPN sneaking onto the course early.
How are we feeling about the game today?
Oh, good. Every time you leave home to play golf, it's great.
Conditions look good out there.
Yes.
Good luck, guys.
Thank you.
Want to see the effect I have on women?
How are you feeling today?
Well, that didn't go very well. Was it what I said or the way I said it?
How are you feeling today?
Send me a DM. Oh, wait, I don't have Instagram. Yet. Okay, let's stick to the fellas.
What's the predictions today?
Just hit the hole in one and 7, 9, go home with the 1.
Which is hole in one are you guys shooting? Are you aiming for? What's the best one?
The truck. It's a truck. I don't know which hole is that, but Tacoma Country.
Okay, here we go. So, what about you, buddy? Got the lucky Boise State shirt on.
Oh yeah, you can't never go wrong with Boise State.
Meanwhile, the smart players aren't talking. They're over here practicing their putting in the pregame warm-up. Shotgun start. Diego Benavente starts off on hole number 8. Now, Diego likes fishing just about as much as he likes golfing, and a day when he can put those two things together, well, that's a good day.
I love going out, like, head out by 5 and be at Coke Reef just when the light comes out. So we're back in by 10, 11 because of the golf in the afternoon. So, yeah, it's been done.
Hole number 8, you want to stay left of the water and right of the trees that are on the left. These fellas all hit it out there pretty good. Tough act to follow. Lots of volunteers on the course. We asked these girls if there were any early morning drinkers, but these girls are sworn to secrecy.
There was a bunch of them that came right at tea time.
You have names?
Let's not.
No names.
Okay.
2 vehicles up for grabs last year. You just needed to put the ball in the hole on a par 3. Tim Goodwin, now he's got a good closest to the pin game. Let's watch the swing here, but be quiet.
Why are you trying to make sense? I don't know. What do you think? First person or something?
Tim, you're kind of a forerunner guy anyway, right?
I am. Forerunner guy.
That was a forerunner.
I'll leave that one for you, Chris. Knock it in.
All right, time to do some investigative reporting.
Any close ones so far?
Yeah, actually. Freddie Flores, he has 31.5 inches.
Whoa.
Yeah, so far there's like 3 people recorded.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you the manager here?
No, just volunteer.
What about you? Sitting down on the job. Everything okay?
Yeah, just a little bit tired. Been here the whole day.
Just a few more inches, 3 shakas if you have big hands, and the car would have had a new owner, and the insurance company would have started their investigations. Cars this year, again, up for grabs. This year's tournament tees off this Saturday morning early. May the course be with you. It should be unforgettable.
plan that goes with your flow. Get unlimited local talk, text, and data at the most affordable rate with Unlimited Flow Postpaid.
Hey, golfers, come north and practice your game at the Marianas Driving Range. New Year's local specials. 10-piece coupon books available for just $60. That's a $10 savings. Want to get really good? Come work on your swing every day for just $99 per month. It's our practice pass and you're going to love it. Grab your passes and go straight to the range. You can social distance and chip all at the same time, and the views are free. Reserve now at marianastrekking.com. You can pay online, open 7 days a week.
Here's the weekend weather. Tonight, partly cloudy with highs around 78 and only a 20% chance of showers. Tomorrow looks like it's going to be a beautiful day with only a 20% chance of showers, highs near 87 and lows near 78. Sunday also only has a 30% chance of showers. The sun will set tonight at 6:35 p.m. and will rise tomorrow at 6:04 a.m. It looks like it will be a wonderful weekend to be outdoors. So, put on your water wings, slip into your Zoris, lather on the sunscreen, and enjoy the sun in the sky, because I will see you in the water and on the land. That's going to do it for us on this Friday night. That's news, sports, and weather.
Have a great weekend.